Good day, my name is Nadine Blanquisco. And welcome to my cell analogy, the land amongst monoliths. Here is the image of my cell analogy map. The cytoplasm is around the city. There is the chloroplast in the top left and the vacuole in the bottom right. In the center is the ER and the ribosome. In the bottom left is the nucleus, and in the top right there is the cell membrane. And the Golgi Apparatus is in the lower right. Now, I'll explain to you their functions, so let's get to it. Our first organelle in our cell city analogy is the cell membrane. The function of the cell membrane is to provide protection and to organize cells, just like the city walls of Liyue Harbor, which keep unwanted monsters outside. Our second organelle is the cytoplasm. It is a gel-like fluid inside the cell. It provides a platform for other organelles to operate within it, just like the environment around Liyue Harbor. Our third organelle is the mitochondria. Its function is to provide chemical energy needed to power the cells, just like the water mills around Chingsei village. Fourth is the endoplasmic reticulum, or simply called ER. Its function is to transport proteins and fats to the cells, just like the roads of Liyue, which takes us to different places. Fifth is the Golgi Apparatus. Its function is to modify and package proteins and lipids, just like the Adventurers Guild, which gives us packages when we complete a quest. Sixth is the ribosomes. Its function is to act as a micromachine that produces proteins for the cell, just like the Golden House in Liyue, which produces mora for all of the bat. Next is the lysosomes. Its function is to act as a digestive system of the cell. It is where things are broken down or repaired, just like the Liyue Chising, whose job is to take care of the enemies of Liyue and to repair the city. Next is the nucleus. The function of the nucleus is to control and regulate the activities of the cell, just like the jade chamber, whose job is to regulate and maintain the activities around Liyue. Next is the nuclear membrane. The function of the nuclear membrane is to act as a barrier that separates the nucleus from the cytoplasm. It also regulates the entry and exit of the substances in the nucleus, just like the millilith, whose job is to regulate the people of Liyue Harbor. Next is the protein. The function of the protein is to act as a structural component of the cells, just like mora, which is the currency of the bat, and acts as the foundation of commerce in Liyue. Next is the vacuole. The function of the vacuole is to act as a storage system of the cell. It is where substances, whether they are harmful or useful to the cell, are stored. Just like the warehouse in the harbor, where all things are stored. Next is the chromosomes. The function of the chromosome is to provide genetic information and hereditary characteristics to various cells. Just like Rex Lapis, the Geoarchon, he provides information to his people whenever the rite of passage comes in Liyue. And lastly is the chloroplast. The function of the chloroplast is to convert sunlight into energy via photosynthesis. It is also exclusive to plant cells, just like the Bubu pharmacy, as it is the only store in the vat that sells medicinal herbs, unlike in Inazuma and Once.